This is Ram. This time I've got a review on the ULAK app, which I've downloaded from Sam Mobile. It's an experimental app that's been made by Samsung themselves. It's basically a new replacement lock screen and notification bar at the top of the phone. I thought I'd give you guys a quick rundown, very quick because I haven't got a lot of time. That's what it actually looks like. I've got it set up like this. Ignore the colour at the back. I can change at any time. You can put widgets on the top here, so you can, if I add more widgets there, see I can add another widget. So let's add a widget. Let's try that. See what that does. Let's put Android News in. Say add. Let's add that. Close. So if I pull that down, I've got more widgets here that I can look at without having to open the lock screen or anything like that. You can put, there's a 6 different types of clock widgets for the top there. Now your notifications, let's click on one. If you hold down on one like that, it gives you different options. So I can block it, I can get it to notify me of this again after a certain time period. Sorry guys, the screen keeps on asleep. You get information on it and you can add it to a file. So if you close that, now you can also, if you swipe it to the right, it goes into something called keep, and if you swipe it to the left, it will dismiss it. Down here you can, if I click that, it brings up apps which I can edit, so I can put any app I want in there. If I close it again, they disappear. So if I bring it up, it's like that. If I touch it, an individual icon, there you go. That's just a little thing I put in as a test. Let me switch this off again. It does work with the always on display. So there's the always on display. If you click that, you go straight into that. Now to unlock the screen, I just go like this. Let me quickly, there's a ULAK app there, let's go into it. You've got routines. These are basically, let me just take the app wallpaper off, I don't know that pink thing. But there's different designs there. You can have it like a blind, lens flare, popping colour, etc. If you go into routines, I've set up one here that says home, which starts at 6 and finishes at 7. If I can switch that on, and so I can have one for work, driving, etc. So it will. So you can set it up so that depending on your circumstance or what you're doing, you can actually have different scenarios working for you. So if you didn't want any notifications while you're driving, you can have it set up for that, so when you switch on the driving routine, it will help. These are the different clock widgets. Let's go through them. So that's that one. Sorry guys, that's another one. So as you can see, you've got different types of widgets for that. If you go next, you can have your quick settings. This is different colours that you can set the base of. So if you look at these are the derived colours for different sort of backgrounds, notifications, icons, etc. I don't like anything fancy, too loud in colour, so I like the sort of darker shades. So if I click on that and go next, I've got my widgets set up at the top, notifications set up in the centre, and the apps tray at the bottom. You can obviously change that, so if I click on that, I can add or take away what I don't want and save it. And that one I can add, enable to access on the secured lock screen, which I haven't done, but let's save that. So I can add more widgets in there. Click finish. All settings for default routine are completed, so go OK. There's not many options in there. So if I bring down the notification shade, can you see how different that looks now to the standard one that comes on the phone? Oh, So now if I move that across there, the notification swipe right is moved to keep. So basically, you see how it says keep there and it's slightly wobbling. That's telling me I've got notifications that I've kept in there that I want to look at later. So if I click on that, keep, it brings that up. If I go to all, that's all the notifications that I haven't dealt with. And if I bring it down again, you can see the standard toggle switches, etc. And you've also got this setting icon up here. This is for the actual good lock app setting. That's the normal phone one, that's the good lock setting. So if I go to keep now, and I see that, if I swipe to the left, it's removed from keep. Click OK so it doesn't keep coming up. Now this also works with the 2-finger pull down, so if I go like that, it brings down the whole notification tray. If I bring it just, sorry guys, bear with me. If I just do 1 finger, it does that. So it does, that looks quite nice, I like that. If I close this and switch it on again, you can see it's got my own wallpaper that I prefer. I've changed the app, well, clock widget if you like. If I swipe here, it brings up my apps that I use most frequently. Slide down. To unlock, simply swipe it like that. Also, now this is something I'm not sure I like. Recent apps. If you can see there, I've got all my recent apps. See, if you can see the recently used applications here, so if I go next, you can also use the app tray on the lock screen. Okay, tap the split icon on the, well, you all know what that is, on the multi-window split screen mode, which we know. Tap and hold the application icon with multi-window badge on app tray, then you can use pop-up window, which we already know. So here's all my recently used apps that are currently running in the background, or they're open. So it's quite, it looks actually, it's quite nice. I like the, so if I want to get rid of the phone one, I can click that. Gallery, click that. Let's go with that. There you are, you see? So I can do the whole lock screen thing. But let's close that. Or I can just hit remove all. Come out of this. Let's go back in. And this is a little glitch that I found. You see, this is occupants. I don't know what that's about. But let's come back out of that again. Click on it again. No recently used apps finally. I don't know why I didn't clear all the recently used apps at one go the first time. I've tried that quite a few times and it's the same result every time. But you know, it's an experimental thing really. Let's try it one more time. Let's close that. Now, do I like this? Yes or no? I like the functionality of it. I like the extra added features. Not sure I actually like the new, how can I put it, recently used apps menu. I kind of like it and I kind of don't. I've got used to the card display version. But if you want to try it out, get the APK from Sam Mobile's website. You can uninstall it if you don't like it. One other thing is, if you use the always on display, it kind of just adds another sort of screen that you have to get past to get into your phone, which can be a bit irritating sometimes. It's one of those, I would say it's a good thing. It's a good to try new things. I'm glad Samsung have tried it. It is from Samsung themselves. So if I were you guys, I'd all give it a quick go. See what you think. If you don't like it, uninstall it. Play around with it. And that's all for now. If you like what you saw, subscribe to my channel down below. I've only started my channel up about 3 weeks ago. I've got a lot of videos already online. Check those out. Various cases, That's the Spigen Tough Armor case I've done a review for. I've got a review on the Clearview case for the S7 Edge, and I actually tested it to see if it scratched my screen. I used it for 2.5 weeks. So subscribe to my channel, hit that like button if you liked it, and comments down below. Take care, guys. See you all again soon. Bye for now.